Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for stopping by. So today I'm bringing you a haul. So I'm pretty fresh faced. All I've got on at the moment is my Revolution Glass Skin Primer, of course my skincare, my SPF, my foundations that I've mixed. I've mixed the Primark one with the W7 HD, whatever it's called, I can't remember the full name. So basically that's it. And the reason I'm coming on camera now is because I've got some new makeup brushes that I want to share with you. So I got these recently, and the most interesting one I want to show you is, you've probably seen these going around for a while, but I've never seen them before, and they do quite a few different ones. They do a powder one, which is the one I've got. I only saw one of them to contour with, and they do a blush one, and I think they do a highlight one. So it just comes in a little pack like that. So like I said, it's Real Techniques. I'm gonna open it up because I do want to use it today, and that's why I've got no bronzer on at the moment. I thought I could use this for cream bronzer, and it's just really interesting. So it comes like that. It's really fluffy when it comes like that, and I probably wouldn't be that interested in it. That's at the minimum. So it's got all these like different buttons here, so you can customize it to what kind of brush you want. So then if you want it midway, look, can you see how it's going down? If you want it midway, that's it, and then it starts going stiffer. So that's ideal for like putting in your contour here and chiseling out your cheekbones. And then you've got one more button down here, so that's max, and then that would probably do it even better. Like to kind of go in. I might actually try that, and then maybe later on in the week try it with you as well, and once I've figured out how it works. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that. So this brush was £12, and then once you place your contour in the places that you want, obviously you can blend it out with the fluffier side, but it is really, I wouldn't even say it's flimsy, I would just say it's really fluffy, almost like a powder brush. So yeah, I'm liking that. What does it say on the back? Right, so it says control your contour, Real Techniques by Sam and Nick, custom contour for bronzer plus contouring makeup. 3-in-1 brush for sheer, medium or focused application. Turn up the volume on your makeup routine, control your contour with a simple slide. Minimum all over warm glow, so that's the biggest one here. Medium frame along the jawline and forehead, so that's that one there. So that's the frame along your jawline and forehead, and then the maximum is to sculpt the hollows of the cheekbones. So I was right in thinking, well, I could sculpt the hollows of my cheekbones with that, and then do everything else with this kind of thing. So yeah, it does say you can use it with powder and cream bronzer, so I will be doing that. So yeah, I'll be saving it especially for that, and then I might get one just for powder bronzer as well. But yeah, what the cool thing is about this is, obviously that's the maximum it can go down, but then if you want a makeup brush on the go, you can slide it right down, and look, it's completely compact. So I got that one. Then I got some eyeshadow brushes. These are more like blending brushes. I don't have too many of these in the collection. These were really inexpensive. I think £8 for... Right, sorry about that guys. So yeah, I think I paid £8 for two. So this is the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick, Easy as 1, 2, 3 Shadow Duo. So let's get these out. Okay, so we've got a blend shadow, which is this one. If these are good, I'm going to get a few more, because it's like £4 a brush, and normally Real Techniques brushes are really good anyway. So we've got that one, and then we've got one to apply the shadow with. I presume that just means in the crease. Let's see what this says. Right, so Real Techniques by Sam and Nick, one for powder shadow, dip tip of the brush into powder, tapping off excess. For cream shadow, lightly swirl tip of the brush into the cream. So you can use them with creams as well. 2, use the apply shadow brush to sweep product across the entire eyelid. So you can use this one across the entire eyelid. I probably just use things like this in the crease, and then use the blend shadow, which is this brush here, which is kind of got like a more tapered edge here. Use the blend shadow brush to apply product into the eyelid crease. So I was right about that, that's for the crease. And then use the blend shadow brush in back and forth motions to complete the look. Go, you look great, it says. So that's those. And then we've got a little set here. And I just saw it and it was on sale. I think it was left over from Christmas last year. So it's this one here. It's the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick limited edition. Sparkle More for foundation and shadow and highlight. Now, what I think they've done with these brushes is I don't think they're new brushes. They've just kind of made them blingy. So it's silver and rose gold. You're getting this really nice silver pouch here. So it's good for travelling with, and then that's what it looks like. You can put your brushes in there. So if I ever go travelling again, I can take that. Otherwise I probably won't use it. Maybe to go to my mum's. I stayed quite a lot over Christmas, so maybe I would take that then. And then these are the brushes here. So we've got a highlight one, and guys, I don't tend to use fan highlighter brushes, but I'm going to keep it obviously, and I'm going to try it out. But I do have, I don't know if it's smaller than this. I do have a smaller one. I think it's from Real Techniques as well. So we've got that. Then we've got this little eyeshadow brush. So they've got numbers on them. So this one is the Real Techniques 410. This eyeshadow brush is the Detail Shadow Brush in 320, I think it is. So yeah, that's got a nice domed application there. So that'll be nice. And then we've got a foundation brush. Now I'm sure I've got this foundation brush in my collection, but just in a different colour. Let me just go and check. No, I can't seem to find it, but I have found a fan brush which is way smaller than the one I've got. So this is the Real Techniques fan brush. Yeah, it just says it's fan brush, and then that's the one I've got now. So you can see they are this one is way bigger, should I say. I'm almost positive I have got this brush. So this is the foundation brush, but I thought I could apply some like cream blush to kind of like the apples of the cheek, stipple it on, instead of using it for foundation. I've got quite a few foundation brushes. Yeah, it's Expert Face Brush. I know for a fact I've got one, maybe two of these. It might be in the bathroom. So this isn't a new brush by any stretch of the imagination. What is new is the ferrule of it. So yeah, this one is the Real Techniques 200. So the only new brush really that I've got is the eyeshadow brush. And obviously this bigger fan brush, which I don't know if I'm going to use. I'm going to put them to the test today, these brushes, and then I've got one last thing, and I've been having my eye on this for so long, but I had so much trouble getting it, guys, and I'm going to tell you why. So it's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeshadow palette, and I've had my eye on it for a while. Yes, it's expensive, and I do say in a lot of my videos Charlotte Tilbury products are overrated. I do really like her lipsticks. I like the formula, especially the Matte Revolution ones. The more creamy ones I'm not a lover of, but I have got a couple of them as well in my collection. But yeah, I don't need them in the collection. I just wanted to try them at the time. But yeah, I thought I'd get this, and they delivered it, but they delivered it to the wrong address. They delivered it round the corner. There's some new houses round the corner from where I live, and you would have thought that they would have come to me and said, look, this got delivered to my house instead of your house. And I'm like, I was kind of expecting it, so I left it for a day. Nothing turned up. So then I rung the place that I got it from, and I said, look, you know, I've ordered this Charlotte Tilbury palette, and it's been delivered to a wrong address. Like, my door where I live is white, and it's been delivered to a door which is blue, number 30, and I know where it's being delivered to. And they're like, well, can you not just go and get it? And I said, well, to be honest, I don't want to be put in that predicament. It's not my fault that one of your drivers has you know, delivered it to the wrong place. Surely if anyone's going to get it, it should be them. And she said, well, yeah, I appreciate that, but they won't do it either. And I'm like, well, you're going to need to have to send me a new palette out then. And she said, well, I can do, we can reorder one, but what you'll have to do is, we can't actually refund it onto the account until what she actually said is, we can't actually refund that onto the account. What we'll need to do is send you a letter out, you'll need to sign it and send it back. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, so how long am I going to have to wait? And she said, well, it can take 5 to 7 working days for us to send the letter. And I'm thinking, well, it's automatically generated through the computer. Send it out first class. I mean, they're £60, guys. It's not exactly cheap. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to show you what it looks like. At this point, you've probably seen what it looks like. But I've not used it yet. And I don't exactly know when I'm going to be using it, but look at that packaging. Isn't it a beauty? I do prefer the other Charlotte Tilbury packaging though. I do prefer this, so I would have preferred it if it had come in that. This is more like the Hollywood Bronze and Glow packaging, so that's that. And so then you get in a plastic thing inside, so it basically says prime, enhance and smoke on each section. So you get in 4 trios. So you've got the day one here, then you've got the desk, then you've got the date one, and then you've got the dream. And you don't have to stick to that colour story. Now, I've been told by a lot of people these ones here aren't that good, and that they leave you eyes looking really, really red and really sore, especially if you can't wear red eyeshadows. And I don't really wear red eyeshadows that much. I probably won't wear this red, but I could mix these 2 shades here with a more neutral look, so I think that's what I'd do personally. But yeah, this is the eyeshadow palette, guys. I'm really looking forward to doing 3 days free looks with it. I don't know where I've put the thing now. Oh, it's here. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing 3 days free looks with it and just seeing if it's worth that £60. Like I said, some of Charlotte Tilbury's products, in my opinion, aren't worth the money. I do think, in my opinion, from what I've tried so far, what is worth the money is those face palettes she brings out. They're £49, or they was when I brought mine. And you get in 3 eyeshadows, a blusher, no, 2 blushers, a bronzer and a highlight. So you get in to try all those products for £49. Whereas if you get them individually, I think these are like 42 or something like that, just for this little one. And then obviously this Pillow Talk one was 60. Obviously you're getting more shades in this, and you're getting like 12 shades. So yeah, I feel like this might be worth it. Like, this one will be worth it as long as I really like all the looks that I do. But yeah, that's to be determined. I don't think I'm going to pull it out in this Shop My Stash. Maybe the other rotation. I've got quite a lot to do in this upcoming Shop My Stash. So in this upcoming Shop My Stash, I've got some palettes here. And they're on the chopping block, guys. So I want to see if I want to keep them in the collection. If I don't want to keep them in the collection, I'll just pass them on. I'm doing a chopping block Shop My Stash eyeshadow palettes this time. And and I'm going to choose a couple of the Colourpop ones that I've got as well, and maybe a couple of the Colourpop singles. I just need to do swatches and kind of figure out which ones I want to use, and then we'll call it done. So by the time this goes up, my Pretty Random chooses my eyeshadow palettes should already be up on the channel, but it's not Pretty Random that's choosing them. I'm choosing them this time. So yeah, I've got 5 in here, I believe. 2. Yeah, I've got 5 in here, and then we're going to be choosing 2 more. But the Colourpop ones we tend to do 3 days 3 looks with, so that's 6 days there in total. And then I'll pull a couple of Super Shocks out, so that's another 2 days if I don't use them while I'm using the Colourpop palettes, and then obviously another 5 days with these palettes. So we're talking over 2 weeks there, and I'm hoping it will be just over 2 weeks at this point. It's been 5 weeks, so I'm sorry that I've not been able to do looks, but I have had major problems with my eyes, and obviously I wasn't wearing eyeshadow for 2-3 weeks, and that's why they've just been sat in the drawer. And we're nearly done now. We're coming to the end of it, guys, and I cannot wait to be able to rotate new eyeshadow palettes in. So guys, this concludes this really short haul and these incessant ramblings from myself. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and click the notifications bell. Please like, it really does help out the channel. Share and comment, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.